Hey guys, welcome to another video. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how to do something pretty simple. I'll be showing you how to make some honey garlic salmon. So if you want to see how all this goodness takes place in ROMA'S kitchen, stick around right after this intro.
Can't cook. Ticket you pay your pretty look. You want to live a restaurant and come done man bank book. Cook, recipe book.
So I'm using 500 grams of salmon steak here, and to season this I'll be using 1 teaspoon of fish seasoning and 1 teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning. I'm just going to rub the seasoning all over my salmon, ensuring to get it nice and coated all over. And you do not need to add salt to this because salt is already in the fish and the all-purpose seasonings. Now this is what it looks like, and to fry this I'm using some previously used oil, and this is like 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. Use the oil of your choice, and my pot is over medium to high heat. I'm now going to be adding the salmon pieces to the oil, and you want to get your salmon nice and golden brown on each side. So I'm just going to be frying this for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side, just until it's nice and golden brown. As I said, that's the color we're going for. And remember, salmon cooks really easy, so no need to have this for a long period of time in your oil. So it's now time for me to flip this, guys. That was 3 minutes on that side, and take your time to flip this because you do not want this to break. The salmon steak is very 2 little thin pieces of salmon I'm using here, and as you can see now, this golden brown color is exactly what I want. And I'm just going to be allowing the other side to get to this nice color while I make my sauce. So leave this for another 3 minutes. So now onto the fun part, guys. I'll be making my sauce. So to my container here, I'm adding a half cup of honey. This is a 1/4 cup actually. Then I'm going to be adding another 1/4 cup, so that makes it a half cup of honey. And you want to get all your honey from whatever you're using to pour in your container. You don't want to waste any. And then I'll be going in with some soy sauce. Now you do not want, this is another reason why you do not want to add any salt when seasoning your salmon, because soy sauce has salt, and that's 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Then I'm going to be going in with some lemon juice. Now of course, if you have lime juice, you can go ahead and use that. If you have lemon juice extract, go ahead and use that, but I'm just using some fresh lemon because fresh lemon is what I have right now. So next I'm just going to be whisking this all together, and you want to ensure that you whisk this very well, because as you know, honey is really thick and you want everything to be nice and combined and ready for you to use on your salmon. Now back to my salmon, guys. It's now ready to be removed from the pot, and it's just nice and golden brown on both sides. And you want to take your time to remove these pieces of salmon from the pot, because my salmon is actually very thin, 2 thin slices actually, so I don't want them to break. So I'm just going to be taking my time to remove them from the pot, and after doing that I'll be removing the oil also from the pot. Now in my pot I'll be going in with some butter, just 1 to 2 teaspoons of butter. Then I'll also be adding in now some garlic and some ginger. I'll be going in with 3 cloves of garlic and 1 teaspoon of finely chopped ginger, and I'm just going to allow the butter to melt, and I'm just going to be sauteing the onion, the garlic and the ginger in this. just ensuring that they release all the flavor. And my pot is now over low heat because you do not want to fry these, or you do not want these to burn. You just want them to release all the flavors in the butter. And after 1 minute or so of doing that, I'll be adding in my sauce, and I'm just going to turn up the heat a bit and allow this to boil. You know, you want to mix this around, and you're just going to leave this for a little while to boil, to come to a boil. This is smelling so good, and all that flavor is just being released from the garlic and the ginger in my sauce. Now I'll be adding in my salmon pieces. I reduced the heat, and then I'll be adding in my salmon pieces. And to be honest guys, I ate a piece of my salmon, so now I just have 1.5 piece of salmon working with. So we want to get all this sauce on top of our salmon also, so I'm just going to be using a spoon to just take some of this sauce and just get it. Basically I'm just basting it, so I'm just getting it all over my salmon because the other side is nice and relaxed in this goodness. So I'm just getting some of the sauce all over my salmon pieces here. This is smelling so good guys, and then the garlic just give this an extra kick. It's just filled with the flavors. So now I'll be adding in some lemon slices. You know, salmon just goes so well with lemon. Well, lemon goes so well with salmon. So I'm just going to add a few pieces, some on my lemon, some in this sauce goodness, you know, just to give it a nice appeal, and to also give it a nice little some extra flavor. And my stove has been turned down a little, and I'm just going to be adding also some scallion on top, just to give it a nice appeal, you know, to give it a really nice look. And I'm just going to turn it back up a little. You know, you want to add enough to give it some, just give it a really nice look. I'm just going to turn this back up a little so that the flavor from the lemon can get all in that sauce goodness, and some of it can, you know, be on my salmon, and then it will basically be ready. Now this is it guys. This is looking so good, and I'm telling you, this tasted so yummy guys. You definitely want to try this recipe, and this is something you can have any day of the week. It's looking good, it's smelling good, it's tasting good. As I said, you know, I have to exaggerate that part. Now if you like the video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, don't forget to share the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet done so, and turn your post notifications on. Until next video.